Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, whoa, that was aggressive. Master of hoppets today, joined by Rich of Anomyces, or
the Queen of ABV.
His own chosen nickname when he was a little inebriated. That was a fun share. We're doing some more Lambic. We're doing some more Fonteinen. If you guys do not know Fonteinen, they make fantastic Lambic. We had a little beer battle with them and Cantillon, where they won with their Goose. The Eau Goose, even though it's not 100% fair because the Cantillon Goose is brewed in-house. Eau Goose is blended. Actually, we should have done a Monégaston.
And
but we did these two. Yeah, and we did these two though because those were the classic.
But the Goose, like vertical thing, will come with different
eventually. But we're back on the Fonteinen wagon, courtesy of Beer Dome. Again, Beer Dome being a champ with awesome selections of beers. They had this one, which we really wanted to try. I haven't had it since like 2013. And they've not made it too often either, so that's also why. So thanks to Beer Dome for the beer. Check them out. Link for the shop is down below in the description. But this is the Fonteinen Intens Rood, or when it was released first time, Intens Red. And this was basically an attempt at making an even more aggressive or fruit-forward Lambic. Like going a bit more nuts. Made originally for Tour de Goose in 13, right?
Yeah. Yeah. 13.
Yes. So even more heavily fruited Lambic, fruit Lambic. It's been in 3 different barrels, 3 different blends, right?
Was it 4 different barrels and at least 4 different brews?
Yeah.
And it's young Lambic.
Yes, as usually fruit Lambics are. And then it's been macerated with, was it at least 500 grams of fruit per liter?
Yeah, 530 grams per liter.
That's a lot.
And it's Polish, apparently Polish cherries.
Yes. But when I had
this, they grow a lot of like berries and forest fruits in Poland.
Well, yeah. They do. But I'm not sure. Like when I read it back in the day, I thought it was amazing. I think I might have given it a 95. I'm not 100% sure, but it's a long time ago. 13. That's fucking 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Shit. Getting old. But yeah, it looks great, by the way.
Yeah.
Pours just this gorgeous ruby red color.
Really dense. Yeah.
And a hashtag proper glassware.
Yeah.
Looks amazing. Yeah. Very like pulpy cherry juice.
Yeah, you don't see that too often with the Lambics. No, because
and Lambics in general.
Generally they have a bit of clarity to them. Especially the framboise we had this summer. Yeah. Was a bit,
But there also we didn't get the gunk that was.
No, but this one just poured like this almost instantly. So.
And a nice pink hen.
Yep.
Check out the aroma.
Oh man, you don't get tired of
loads of cherries. So much almond.
Yeah, it's
really
crazy.
Huge. And the pits of cherries.
Yeah. And they actually put in the pits when.
And it fucking vanilla. It reminds me of Breersel, man, because of the cherry sauce. But one of the things with this compared to like the Stones cherries is like that's more deep. This is more bright to me, like bright cherries.
Yeah, and it's maybe more like nutty.
Yeah, and much more funky because it's a Lambic. It's definitely got like that Fonteinen funk, like this barnyardy kind of funkiness. That's not like all the way into a cheesy funk that you get with some of the Cantillon beers.
No.
Like just like in the battle, like it was like barnyard versus big cheese. Yeah, and celery, musty old celery. And I think I enjoy that a little bit more. But what we talked about, which Daniel Merck, I'm giving you a shout out, dude, has said before, he thinks that these guys are better at the gooses, whereas the others are better at the fruit.
Saying.
Beerfluencer, Instagrammer, Beerstagrammer. I don't like those terms.
No,
I'm a guy who drinks beer online.
But huge almond and huge It reminds me of Riesler.
There's also some spiciness to it.
Yeah, I was just about to say it has like a generic fall spice kind of thing to it.
But this is a fucking salad.
To me, this is like a fall,
autumnal, really autumnal.
Yeah.
Like cherry pie, almost, filling.
It's like an autumn type sour or Lambic.
Smells fucking great. Cheers. Thanks a ton, Beer Dome. Oh, that is really almost like cinnamon.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fuck, I love that. Fuck, that's good.
And it's
that's
one of the most intense.
That is one of the best fruited Lambics I've had from Fonteinen in a long time. Yeah. I would put this like up there with Homage.
Yeah.
Some
of the best.
The Oak Homage that we loved This is up there with that. But it's just because the fruit intensity is so big on this too. But it still has the funk. It still maintains that celery musty funk, which is really nice.
And it has the spiciness and a bit of that nutty, almondy, sweet vanilla touch.
And don't worry, Bennett, if you're watching, we're not drinking your bottle.
No,
we have one.
You'll get one.
I love that, like the cinnamon type thing. Like for me, there's a lot of cinnamon, and it's not. You get that sometimes with cherry sours or lambics, but it's not all the time. It's nailed. This for me nails it, like a natural kind of cinnamon cherry type thing. There's also marzipan, like this really bright sour cherry character. Also a little bit of a lemon lime vibe.
But very important for this one, it doesn't go too sour. It doesn't get into that acidic kind of thing that some of the Fonteinen has gone into lately.
Yeah, at least the fruit ones.
Yeah. So they have been getting a bit of critique for being a bit too sour as of late, but this one hits the spot, I think.
Fucking fantastic. Yeah. And I love the depth of the cherry flavor. It's like that, again, like marzipan, cinnamon, bright cherry, but still, like, it sounds weird to say bright and deep, but it's let's say bright and intense cherry flavor.
Yeah, it's quite intense.
Makes more sense. And then again, the backdrop of the funk, which is great. That musty funk, really nice. Almost
it has that celery touch,
and almost slightly leathery, maybe too.
Yeah. To me, it just has that like old corky, leathery, just smell of an old cellar where you stuck in barrels or something. It just reminds me of that.
Fantabulous.
Yeah. Actually, I had a blend of Eau de Krieg, I can't remember which one. The latest I had was also probably the most intense Eau de Krieg I've ever tasted. Like, kind of on the same type of intensity as this one. So, maybe they're just going really, having a good, run of cherry lambics as of late.
I'm loving this hard though. I'm thinking like 97.
Yeah. I agree.
Fucking amazing world-class cherry sour. This is like, fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then you can talk about that maybe the funk is not enough. It could be more funky, yes, but the depth of fruit with the funk that is unique to these lambics just fucking works. And okay, that's also preference. Do you prefer more funky or more fruity?
Yeah.
When it's a fruit lambic, I prefer it more fruity. If I want really funky, Goose is my jam. My jam!
But I definitely see that this has the fruit intensity to withstand aging. So maybe in 2 years this will be for some really, really at its best because you get more funk but still a lot of fruit intensity. This is, by the way, also one of the thickest lambics.
Very full-bodied.
Yeah.
But that's also the fruit intensity.
Yeah, it's definitely the fruit.
That's awesome. So 97 guys for the Fonteinen Intens Rood from the 17-18 season, blend number 85. Nice to see this bad boy back because it's fucking amazing. If you guys had this blend, let us know what you thought of it. Have you had it, the original one like me, which was also great? Let us know. Thanks a ton to Beardome for the Lambic as well. Link for the shop is down below. And as always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And we're going to say cheers.
Cheers.
See you guys in another video.